Hi guys, it's Jess. Welcome back to my channel, and today I thought we would do a fun reading on you versus them. Really quick, I have been trying to deepen my study of astrology, especially into Vedic astrology, and I just can't say enough how much Claire Nocti and her videos and her YouTube channel have helped me and influenced me. And if you like the things that I'm saying in these readings that pertain to Vedic astrology, all of it, most of it, if not all of it, is stuff that I've learned listening to her channel. So definitely check that out if you're at all interested. But today, like I said, we've got a reading on you versus them, and I've got 3 piles here: pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So go ahead and pick your pile, and if you need another couple minutes, pause the video here. Otherwise, I'm gonna get started with pile number 1. All right. Hi, pile number 1. Let's see, you versus them for pile number 1. Ooh. Versus them for pile number 1. Versus them for pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. Okay, you versus them energy, pile number 1. So right off the bat, I'm getting that this is them and this is you, but if you need to switch it, go ahead and do that as I'm explaining the energies. So I'm getting heartbreaker energy for this person over here for sure. A bit of a player, but somebody who is honestly pretty well established. This person I'm getting could even be married for some of you. We do have Ganesha as our emblem here, and Ganesha can represent obstacles. And this first row here is more information about this person. And so they're showing up as the King of Wands, who oftentimes can be a married person. And we've got the Queen of Cups down here. So they could have a wife or the mother of their child. And the King of Wands is also oftentimes an entrepreneur, somebody who has a lot of goals and goes after them, somebody very well liked and charismatic in the community. So I'm kind of getting Ashwini vibes. Maybe this person is even a healer or some kind, but definitely I think they probably own their own business and they're very charismatic. So let's see. With the 6 of Pentacles over here, this is giving from a place of superiority. So this person could be very generous with actual money. They could donate to a lot of causes, and that could be what puts them in certain social circles and social groups with the 3 of Cups here. That is very benevolent, but well, I wanted to say lubricated, but like maybe has deep pockets. This person's known for kind of running in those kinds of groups. I do think that they try to help people, but like I said, it's from that place of superiority, and maybe they do give, a lot of money. I think this person dresses really well. Like I said, they're very charming. Like, I think this person has a lot of charm and a lot of that like heated, virile, masculine energy about them. But they could be looking, I think you're looking away from each other at the moment. You'll notice that he's looking over here, he's looking over here, and she's looking over here, and there's a lot of quarrelsome energy. And this is how you're showing up over here, not to get ahead of myself, but I think you're pretty conflicted about this person, but you feel like maybe you've been a little too vulnerable in the past and you're trying to protect yourself as best you can, but feeling like maybe this person can still get to you in some sense of the word. I do feel like you're going through a bit of a hard time and you're healing from it. I'm definitely getting that you're healing from some kind of a traumatic event, and it could have involved this person. It could have involved an argument. It could have involved an affair, some kind of fight, and maybe where some truth came out about this person. Maybe you realized that this person had a wife, or that they never were going to leave, or that they behaved in these kind of playerly ways, that they were really flirty with a lot of people. Maybe you thought that, I don't want to say that you thought that you were special, because you are a very special person. You have this, you're showing up as the Star card, the Tower card, and this beautiful Earth card. I love this card in this deck, by the way, the Earth card. And the Tower is the energy of Mars, and Mars, and it rules the, I'm so sorry, give me a second here. Mars rules the nakshatras in Vedic that move from the earth signs into the air signs. So that's going to be Margashira, Chitra, and Dhanishta. A lot of times these energies, they're very sexual in nature. Martian energy, especially in women. Martian energy is often very tough on the outside, but very vulnerable on the inside. And I'm kind of getting that energy from you, because I do get Mars energy from you. Dhanishta nakshatra especially is known for being very beautiful in a way that can kind of bring in money, which I'm getting with the earth sign here. There's something about you that people like want almost as a commodity, and maybe you feel a little used by this person, because those energies are very, even though they're Martian, and Mars rules like war and sex and all of that, their Martian energy is tough on the outside, but it's very vulnerable on the inside. So I think that's exactly what happened here, where there's this beautiful, loving, and also Mars energy in a woman is very understanding of the sexual drive in men. So maybe you let this person have a pass, and even though you knew that they were married, maybe you thought they were a little stifled, and maybe you were okay with that, but there's definitely, I think that you've been hurt by this person. Maybe this person, I don't know, something didn't go right. But with the star energy, you could be like well known in your circle, kind of like this person is, but definitely more feminine. And there's something about you that is super vulnerable. Like, you're sexy and you're very tough and you're probably sassy and witty. I'm getting that Maya Angelou poem, Still I Rise. There's something about you that is just in and of itself amazing, that it kind of makes people fight, like, or it makes people jealous. And so you kind of don't know what to do with that energy, and you are, whether or not maybe you realize it, maybe you were hoping this person could be a bit of a protector from you, because a lot of people fight for your attention. And I do think that you're still paying attention to this person. Her entire body is faced towards him, even though her face is turned away. And this person showing up is incredibly fiery, and this person's trying to wrap herself entirely in earth, and fire can scorch earth, right? And it can burn through earth. So just saying as well, like, I'm just getting, Venus rules the central nakshatras of the fire signs. So this person could have, or you guys could share the nakshatras of Bharani, Parva Falguni, or Parva Ashada, if you know their chart or your chart. But I see that you're a very contemplative person. I think you've learned to recoil kind of and pull back and protect yourself, because this masculine energy is just like kind of always trying to get at you. It's like they're always trying to seduce you. They always want your attention, but it's like they treat you as an object. You feel like these people, or this person in general, want to kind of use you for your beauty, or maybe they don't even see past your beauty, but you are a person who you're beautiful and you're valuable, and I'm getting upset. Okay, so How do they feel about you? This person down here, you got the Knight of Cups, Ace of Cups, and Temperance. This person has love for you. And they definitely have sexual feelings towards you with the Temperance card. And I'm paying attention with the Temperance. This is Major Arcana, by the way, so it pulls a lot of weight here. And I'm just noticing that with that fire energy mixing with the water, you're showing up as heavy earth, but we do see some kind of, I'm viewing that as like that watery, feminine kind of element. So I do think this person, you know, if you guys haven't had sex, they think about that a lot. They think about that union. There could be, again, I'm getting the energy of obstacles in order to get to you with the Knight of Cups and the Temperance card. And it's like this person, they have this unconditional love for you with the Ace of Cups. They do. And it's spiritual. But it's like, I think this person, what did my sweet husband say to me the other day? He said, I love you as much as I can today, and I hope that that's more tomorrow. So it's like this person, I think, loves you as much as they're capable of loving. But that doesn't necessarily mean that this person is faithful. And I'm kind of getting that they're not faithful. And so over here, your feelings towards them, we have the Three of Swords, which is heartbreak. It's clearly heartbreak. And you feel like you have to defend yourself from them. I feel like you have to defend yourself from men a lot. And if not men, like that masculine, very like, forgive my crude hand gestures, that like projective masculine sexual energy that can come from women as well. But I'm just getting that like, you're trying to fight your feelings for this person, your sexual feelings. Because I do feel like there's a lot of attraction between the two of you. But it's like this person's looking away. They want to come towards you, but they're looking away from you. And I kind of get the sense that this person has a social status or they're playing this part where they have to look away. Also, like, there's something about this person that, like, they really, really appreciate beauty. This person does. And they see that in you. And it's like, there's almost something where, like, when they see beauty, they, like, have to have it, you know? And it's, like, maybe about the conquest in that moment. So this has deeply hurt you. This has just deeply hurt you, and it sent you into a state of, first, we started off as the Tower. I mean, this reads like a story, you know, like a linear story. Like, it sent you into this state of confusion, you know. Then you were able to kind of heal. I feel like you let your own light shine bright. You were ignoring this person, but you were kind of rising up still to where this person was maybe you wanted this person to watch you on social media, and they very well could be watching you on social media. But there is distance and separation here. But it's like you went through a glow up, and you did it on a semi-public stage, and to where people were talking about you. Your pictures looked really nice. And then you've just been in a state of contemplation about the whole thing. This whirlwind that kind of overtook your life here for a second. And maybe this was out of context and out of character for you, because showing up as the earth element here, you could be someone who is very methodical, very stable, very forthright. You like to make slow moves, you know, slow sex, all of it. And I mean, maybe not, because we also have the Tower here. I'm not trying to like assign good or bad characteristics either way, but this could have been out of character for you. So you're kind of reflecting on just what happened here. But with the Five of Cups over here, you are grieving this person. You guys could have been involved in a group. This person could be the leader of whatever group that you guys were involved in that maybe had a philanthropic or spiritual kind of mission. Maybe their wife was even involved, or there was a mother figure or some kind of a woman involved who seemed to, either you didn't know her and you guys weren't around each other much, or she seemed to ignore you and your beauty, your sexuality. you know, and wanted him to do the same. Wanted him to do the same. And as long as she had some kind of social recognition, as long as she was, you know, in the spotlight, she has a child by this person. It's like kind of, as long as she has this kind of status, and as long as she has his love. This is kind of sad because I feel like, you know, she mightn't understand that he has this nature to him, but it's like as long as she has his love and the title of wife and his last name and his child, and her name is on all the checks, and you know what I'm saying? Like, she might be turning a blind eye, you know, to this kind of behavior. I do think that they probably run this together, maybe. But you have since left that group, and it has left you very heartbroken. There could be a lot of gossip about you. You might even feel like this person's starting gossip about you, talking about you, to a point where like you feel like you have to defend yourself. This person, I don't know, they could be a little narcissistic. Honestly, like, I'm kind of getting, maybe this person has like a big dick or big dick energy. Sorry, Mom. But maybe this person is saying that you're promiscuous. And you feel like, you're like, what? I think you like sex. I do. Like, in a healthy way. But it's like gossipy, and this person, it like hurt you that this person thinks of you that way because you have so much more. This person's like just looking at your shell, because this person, like I said, these Venus nakshatras, like that's a kind of a characteristic, especially of men that are Venus ruled. They very much appreciate beauty, and they want like the most beautiful thing. They can kind of, like, the danger is they can treat them like objects. Maybe you felt like an object to this person and you didn't feel distinguished enough, but I'm here to tell you, you are beautiful and you are distinguished. Like, if this person can't see that, or they're kind of broken in a way where they are users and they view people as objects, that's not you. Don't like let that nonsense stay over here, because you are beautiful. You are valuable. You are sexual. You are a rising star. You are someone who is a healer, who is very smart and very contemplative in a very spiritual sort of a way. You probably have deep spiritual knowledge. And there are people who fight for your attention. You're quite beautiful. And I'm seeing you could be even talented in debate. Even if you don't, often voice your opinion, or you try to hold it back in order to maybe appear more feminine, and it comes out sometimes. Like, you are worthy. You are an amazing person. I can see that. And this person just kind of hurt you. I think they want to flirt with you. I think they want to come back in and make an offer with you. They definitely want that sexual union. They want some kind of a love between you. This is very confusing energy, because it's like the way that this person is defining love is really not grounded, in like faithfulness. I think they have a loyalty, but it's like a certain loyalty that they have to, like, their position, their social structure, their wife, but it's like they can still play around and have fun, and that to them doesn't mean that they're being disloyal, if you know what I mean. I do also think that this person, like, there's like a time and a space where they want to show this unbridled love to you and this passion. They might want to travel with you somewhere away from their regular life and their troubles, and they want to like have you in like a secluded area of some kind. And even then, they want to like hold back themselves. They want to show the best parts of themselves, the parts of themselves that are soft and they are sensitive to you. Maybe they do want to write you songs or poetry, bring you little gifts, They want to be that person, but then it's like there's so many different aspects of this person, and they don't see a problem with being kind of all of them at one time. So You're doing a ton of reflecting on this person, and I think you're doing a ton of healing as well. And you're starting to kind of realize, you know, who this person is. I'm not trying to demonize this person. I don't think you are as well. I think you're just trying to protect yourself and be recognized for exactly what you are, which is not a toy. It's not an object. And you have a lot more going on than just your physical beauty. So that is what I see for you guys. Pile number 1 on you versus them. That seemed like a very specific reading, but I hope that it resonated with some of you. And if it did, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. I hope to see you guys around here again. Bye, guys. All right, pile number 2. Let's see, you versus them energy for pile number 2. You versus them energy for pile number 2. All right, pile number 2, you versus them energy. So I'm kind of setting this up as you and them, but as I'm describing the energies, if you need to flip them, go right ahead. And can I just point out, like, one thing that's really, really showing up for me is just how dominant this person's energy is. Can we just acknowledge the fact that we have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana cards that came out over on this side, and this side doesn't have a single major arcana card. I'm not saying that means this person is better than you in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying in this connection, this person is showing up definitely as dominant, as the stronger energy. Also, you have the interplay of energies with Gemini being mutable air and Leo being fixed fire. This is, again, that fixed, heavier energy. So to me, this person is like very solid, very fixed. This person is pretty independent, pretty established. I guess we're going to describe this person first. So let's just do that as we're doing that. This person, I am getting, could have something to do with their hair. They could have a reddish tint to their skin. I do think they're pretty sociable. It's interesting because I'm also getting a pretty independent vibe from this person. Even though they're very social. So like I say this in a lot of my videos, Leos, they're known for being that magnetic energy that people really gravitate towards. So they're often known for being very charismatic and very popular, and you can do that and be very quiet. They're just, a lot of times there's a quiet magnetism to a Leo, somebody who holds, who just powerfully holds their space. And I'm definitely getting that strong silent type from this Leo card here. They could literally be a leader. And with all this independent energy here, I am getting that this person is single. We also have that this is clarified by the 9 of Cups. So I do think that this person's probably successful in their business, or be about to be. They're like setting things up. This is a person with like long-term goals and that meets their short-term goals. This is a person who, you know, understands how 401ks work and probably has invested in the stock market, owns their own house, or is on their way to doing that. I do think this person is very beautiful. They pay attention to their appearance. I think they have a habit of being quiet. This person could be, they might be older than you with the Hermit card down here and the High Priestess. This person is very spiritual. This is a spiritual person, could be a spiritual leader. Maybe they even make their money in some kind of spiritual practice or some kind of healer practice. because we have the Hermit and the High Priestess here. This is just kind of an impressive energy. And, all right. I kind of want to say Hasta vibes too with the Hermit here. This could be someone that is very skillful with their hands, but just next to the High Priestess, this person, I mean, I kind of want to say, oh, it's interesting because it's next to the Temperance card, because these are kind of non-sexual energies to me, the Hermit and the High Priestess, so there could be something kind of pure about them. So if you have had sex with this person, it's probably very meaningful. They might even be into Tantra. They probably don't sleep around a lot. They keep to themselves in that sense. But if they are, you know, I bet they bring it with the Temperance card here. Yeah, they could really know a lot about Tantra and different, so that's for some of you guys who have slept with this person, or you know that they're into that kind of stuff. Because Leo also rules sex. So this person has a sexual energy about them that is somewhat like powerful and contained and spiritual. I'm just getting this person's very well balanced over here. So let's come back over here to this person. So we have the Gemini energy, and that's clarified by the Three of Hearts. There's a lot of mental energy over here for this person. I think this person, I'm thinking this is you, has probably been through a lot. Maybe this person is even a healer, somebody that you're seeing in a healing kind of capacity. So that might be that might explain the power dynamic here, and that this person, this could be their area of expertise, is some kind of healer. This could be a therapist or a doctor, somebody who helps you become the best version of yourself, a strong, independent person. Because I'm seeing that you, or this person over here, has really been through a lot. It could have to do with their family, and specifically a sibling with the Gemini card here. Some kind of breakup in the family. I mean, I'm just kind of getting, if this is a problem with the family, I mean, I'm seeing like father and sibling, and it's really maybe even caused a crisis of self within this person. And so this person probably feels they could be doing shadow work, where they're actually looking at their shadow side and wondering how to integrate it. And this person could be kind of a pro at integrating it, or someone who has already integrated. This person has, with the Leo card over here, fatherly energy. And also with the Hermit, it's like respectable fatherly energy. Someone who is mature, someone who is very graceful. So that could be, honestly, even if this is you're sexually attracted to this person, that could be why. Especially if you're like, why can't I stop thinking about this person? Because I see that you are a thinker. You're in your mind a lot, and you've been hurt, and you feel stuck, and you feel trapped. And with the King of Swords is often a doctor or a professional. So you could be a doctor or a professional. You could be obtaining some kind of higher education. You could be trying to look at the situation from a bird's eye view and be very fair and decide whether or not what you need to cut out of your life. You could be trying to decide if you need to cut some family members out of your life, even though some of your family could be trying to control you with like an inheritance or a value system, something very deeply rooted and heavy. It could be a property, it could be, a trust fund, it could be your family heritage, and just the fact that this is your family and where you come from. But you're completing that cycle, and you're trying to, I'm also kind of getting the energy of like the Chariot, and you're starting to kind of develop your own identity. You're starting to realize toxic traits and behaviors, and maybe you feel a little trapped by this. Maybe this person is actually your father, or somebody that is paternal-like, where they're keeping you trapped, because this is such heavy energy, and that could be why we have the Ten of Pentacles over here, where it's like you feel controlled by this really heavy kind of an energy. But you are a very smart person, and you are learning a lot from this experience, this heart-wrenching experience that you're going through. You're getting a different perspective. This person is definitely just getting a different perspective in life. a higher perspective and a better perspective. I was just watching one of Claire Nocty's videos. I can't remember which one, but she was saying that, I think it was the Rohini one. And she was saying, or somebody that she quoted said that strong souls embrace the fall. And the fall happens in Ardra and Gemini. And that is where you separate from your creator and you're no longer sustained by, and it's like that ignorance is bliss mentality. That Garden of Eden feel where even though you don't have control over your own destiny and you're not pursuing, the fruits of knowledge or the fruits of, the fruit of life, the fruit of knowledge, and you kind of are expected to stay in this ignorant state and you're at the whim of like the creator, which could be symbolizing the father, right? Maybe you're waking up to that person isn't as just as you thought, because also this person is seeing that you're seeking justice. So I'm also getting Mrgashira vibes, you guys. Some of you guys could be, which is the first, or the last nakshatra in Taurus, first nakshatra in Gemini, just with the Gemini card. I'm just getting more of the Gemini side of it. This is also a sign of female empowerment. This person could see that you've been through a lot in your life and it's made you not a victim. Even though we have the Eight of Swords here, this is my decidedly not a victim card. Like, you've been through a lot and people have tried to control you, and I feel like you were in a very trusting, very childlike state, much like in Rohini. You could have Rohini placements as well, which is the nakshatra in the center of Taurus, and it is that it's marked by like having a very childlike, for a woman, like a very childlike way of being in a very female mature body that is honestly subservient to like that masculine energy. And so you could have been subservient to a patriarchal energy like via your family, via your father. Maybe this is maybe it's even this person. This person's showing up as like a little bit more benevolent, but we can all be the villains in other people's stories. I mean, that's the beautiful thing about life. It's not one dimensional. So you are no longer wanting to be controlled. Another thing that happens in Gemini is like the gender flip. And definitely if this is a female energy, it's like, no, I should get to be treated like, with power and respect as a man is. So you're wanting to bring this cycle to the close and in a metaphorical sense, leave the Garden of Eden, even though you know that you are now responsible for meeting all of your own needs, right? Like, they realized they were naked and so they had to come up with their own clothes. Like, you're leaving the cultivated garden where all the food is, so you now have to hunt on your own. But you're up for the challenge. You are up for the challenge. So you could be maybe pursuing some education. You could have just cut this person or family off. Okay. This person, let me just say, there is a lot of fixed institutional energy. I'm seeing this Garden of Eden imagery. This person could be like the controller of the garden. Oh my gosh, with the Hasta energy, Hasta is the central nakshatra in Virgo, and it's like it rules the hand, and it's known for kind of being manipulative and duplicitous in a very materialistic sense. So this person could have definitely tried to control you with money. They could have showered you with fine gifts, definite energy of love bombing over here. There is this energy of like a very strong masculine energy kind of asserting itself over the feminine and wanting like a feminine doll that kind of is subservient to them. Maybe that's how you see this person. And this person sees themselves like as a provider and as, someone benevolent. But they could like dangle carrots in order to keep you coming back, but you feel like trapped and you don't feel like the warmth that's coming from this person. This person could withhold information, like important information. You could feel like this person has like a secret life. Maybe this person is older than you. And there's some kind of knowledge. This person's very smart. You're smart too. It's just like in a kind of a different sort of a way. Like, there could be something about this person's laugh. Like maybe they laugh at the wrong time. That's like kind of cruel. Maybe this person wants you to have a child and you're not ready. Something with children, like on this person's side. Maybe you feel like this person's trying to trap you with a child. There's an interesting energy going on here. Oh my gosh, and this is the moon card. Definitely Hasta vibes. Hasta is moon ruled and it's in the middle of Virgo. Yeah, this person can probably be duplicitous, but it's like they're very charming and people really trust and respect them, but they might be manipulative and controlling. I'm kind of getting Rapunzel too, like where maybe they were trying to keep you trapped. Okay, so let's move on to how they're feeling about you and how you're feeling about them. How they're feeling about you, let's start over here. They're seeing, the major arcana card over here in their feelings is justice. So they're seeing that you want justice. You want some kind of equality. And I think if this person keeps secrets, they withhold information as it suits them. They feel like they're above that, right? Because they've mastered the material realm. This person might really like beautiful women. They might have a lot of sex. I don't know. And you maybe suspect these things, but can't quite, I don't know, prove it. But maybe you are even asking this person for a divorce. And yeah, you're heartbroken and you feel trapped and controlled by money and finance. And this could be what this King of Swords is. They could see that you're consulting a lawyer or some kind of a professional. And so they're seeing that you want justice. And they're seeing that you aren't like splitting hairs. You just want to be free. You want your fair shake. You want the truth. They want to give you justice. But it's like they want to be in control of it. This person withholds information. I can't keep saying that enough. They want to be in control of the justice process. They want to be the one doling out the justice, and they want to maybe travel to you if you've moved away from this person, if you've moved out suddenly. They want to communicate. They want to communicate passionately. Be careful because this person is very good with their words. They might, not say a lot, but what they do say, they think through. They really think through. This person has a bit of a manipulative energy. They want to get to you. This person just wants to get to you. And they want to change things around. This is also, it's the 8 of Wands, but it's also an 8. There is sexual energy here. I think they are kind of turned on by the fact that you're fighting back a little bit, but and that you want this justice, but they kind of want to transmute that and make you realize that you had everything. You were better off, with them. Maybe this person has the regard of several women because they put on some kind of a front. That might not resonate for everyone. There's something about divine feminine energy here with the High Priestess. I mean, they're staying up nights thinking about this with the 9 of Swords here. This is that anxiety card. Not being able to sleep, wondering how things are going to go out. This could be a situation of divorce between the two of you. You are confused and you're trying to use your intuition to see your way through the situation, but at the end of the day, you just feel like you guys don't see eye to eye. It's like you love this person and you want to come towards them. You might even want to say that you're sorry for how things turned out. Maybe even offer your friendship if you guys do have a child together. I kind of think for a lot of you, this person maybe wanted that and then you could even be, some of you might be pregnant. There is something to do with kids here. Like that could have been a topic of discussion where you guys actually do have children, or now you were pregnant. Maybe you found out about something because this person thought that they trapped you. There's something like that going on. You want to make sure that you're protected though. You're protecting your heart. You just want to make sure that you are safe. You want to put some distance between you and this person. It's like you want to love them, but like love them from afar. And you also like, you kind of want to explore other options. I think that if this is a divorce situation, which I'm kind of getting that it is for a lot of you guys, it's like you want your fair shake, which might be a struggle to get from this person. But you want to travel. You want to be lighthearted. You felt like tied down and trapped for a long time, but it's like you want to establish a home and you want to have adventures. You want to bring some warmth back into your life. You want to feel alive again. You want to maybe explore your creative passions. Maybe like, I don't know, if you're like a painter or if you write music, something like that, you know, that's creative and also spiritual. I think you want to get back in touch with your spiritual side. You're viewing this definitely as a spiritual experience. You have a lot of respect for this person. This person, like I said, is very spiritual. They probably did teach you a lot of things which you are appreciative of. And maybe even they have given you some kind of material stability, which you are appreciative of. Oh my gosh, you could have moved back in with your family. Just saying, like if you left this person, you could have moved back in with your family. So, you know, if you did, you could be thinking about, you know, about reaching out, but there's distance to this communication. If you do want to communicate with this person, it's like online from the other side of the world. You know what I mean? I really do think that you want to move on. Switch these energies if you need to, but this is definitely coming through as a masculine energy. This is definitely a wounded energy over here. And this person is definitely withdrawn. They're withdrawn. And it is the energy of like, maybe they had the world, maybe they were a leader, maybe they had their own business. They still might have their own business and all of that, but it's like they're realizing that that's not everything. This person, I think, has a focus on material things more so than this person does. So there is like I do think this person is looking deeply. If they're not spiritual, they're looking into spirituality. They're trying to look into themselves in order to heal. So that's what I have for you guys. Pile number 2, and it was very specific. Hopefully that resonated with a lot of you guys. And if it did, please like and comment and subscribe to my channel below. I hope to have more videos up for you guys soon. Thank you for watching pile number 2. Okay, pile number 3. Let's see the you versus them energy for pile number 3. Pile number 3 versus them. Oops. Pile number 3 versus them. Pile number 3 versus them. Versus them. Versus them energy. Ooh. If that's bothering anybody, I do set the intentions that all the cards that come out want to be read in the upright. All right, pile number 3, you versus them. I've been doing you versus them. I'm kind of getting that this might be you. I don't know. Flip the energies if you need as I'm describing them. So right off the bat, I'm getting heavy Vishaka energy. Vishaka is the Jupiter ruled nakshatra that is on the cusp of Libra and Scorpio. So the last bit of Libra and the first bit of Scorpio. I mean, we have double Scorpio over here. So this is heavy scorpionic energy. You guys definitely, the both of you I'm getting could be very interesting people. Like maybe you dress in a very interesting way, but you kind of march to the beat of your own drum. And I do think that that incorporates spirituality. And neither one of you are, oh my gosh, the judgment is Pluto, and that is also Scorpio. Neither one of you are at all upset about like shattering people's realities. If that, there's that phrase, I'm kind of getting if it can be destroyed by truth, it needs to be destroyed by truth. That is definitely the vibe of this relationship together. Which is interesting because I didn't get like a together relationship overall vibe for any of the other groups. But okay, so let's take a look at this person over here. We have the energy of Jupiter, which is very expansive. It likes to learn things. It's very benevolent. It is the greater benefic of the zodiac. You can notice how like the head is pronounced here. So lots of really big ideas, a big broad thinker. With the Judgment card here, this person, they could have some kind of decision-making responsibilities in their job, or this is definitely an energy that people think about when they think about this person. They could be like a judge or a lawyer, somebody who's got to make judgment calls. They could be some kind of a healer as well, someone who uses knowledge in order to like revive things and bring people back to life. Could also be like a relationship therapist, really family therapist, something like that. But definitely healer energy for both of these groups. Actually, this person could be a surgeon with all the Scorpio energy. Anyways, I'm getting this person completed a cycle. They could have completed education, with that being right next to the Jupiter card. Or they could have completed some kind of travel. This person likes to learn, and not just in a classroom sense. They definitely have a very smart mind. This person could have something to do with research as well. They do a lot of research. They also like to travel, anything that expands their mind. And they follow their own fulfillment. Again, I'm getting a very independent energy from this person. This is like the best kind of researcher, the best kind of scientist, where they have more questions than answers. They get an answer, and then it opens up more questions for this person. They're very curious. This person's very curious. But they're a deep diver, which makes them great at research. I see that they're quite self-fulfilled here with the 9 of Cups. Maybe there's some cup energy here. This person could have a bit of like a drinking problem, drug problem, something like that. It's not going to resonate for everybody, but with the moon here as well, that is something that could be happening. There just could be a part of this person that really struggles behind the scenes, and they could struggle emotionally. This person could have won a lot of accolades. They could have recently won an accolade for their work, for some kind of accomplishment. And I think that people, if this person is struggling with addiction in some way, that I think people would be very surprised by that. But it's like this person does have inner demons that really haunt them. And I think that's what kind of drew them to this person. Because with all this Scorpio energy here, this Scorpio, you can tell your deepest, darkest secrets, especially to a high vibe Scorpio. It's like, that's exactly who you want to talk to. This is the energy of a therapist. This is the energy of like a deep, deep person who understands emotions. And very protective person as well. This person probably feels very protective over this person, because this person might have even been able to see this inner pain. They do see it, because I mean, this is the energy of this person, I suppose. So this person, let me just jump back over here. This person has a lot of doors that could be open to them. They could have a trust fund. I'm not going to lie. This person could have a solid foundation from which to jump off into the world. So it's like, what do they pursue next? They could have just wrapped up a chapter of their life, and they're kind of thinking, what's next for me? They could have a lot of fears about this. I'm also getting, what's the term that a lot of us suffer with? Imposter syndrome. When you're, like, this person is no doubt smart. But they could just question, they could have low self-esteem, and they could, behind the scenes, like behind all these accolades and stuff, this person could really question their own worth. Like, am I really good at this? Is this maybe everybody sees like a fake and the wrong thing. This person could have just deep childhood issues, wounding from their parents. Maybe their parents put a lot of expectation on them to be successful and to achieve. And when this person, they understand about like all the accolades and stuff, and maybe this person has done that. Maybe they got their degree and they've received some kind of external validation and recognition. Maybe they don't feel so fulfilled on the inside. That could be what's fueling some addiction or toxic traits and behaviors for this person. But I think they've had a bit of a wake-up call here with some kind of ending. And this could have been involved a divorce or breaking up of the family unit, if that applies to some of you. They could have let down the mother of their child. But they're starting to feel, there's a sense of inadequacy here. And where it's like they thought they knew themselves before, but when they get really honest with themselves, it's terrifying. And there's like a part of themselves that they know about, I'm hearing all too well. But it's like they've been trying to ignore it and bask in the glow of like these accolades are their mind, their expansion in the world. Yeah, so over here, this person is more private. They also like that, they have that deep dive, like these are smart people. And this person might be more private. They're not maybe as public. I mean, there's a certain kind of publicity here too, but I think this person's like very popular around town. With the Three of Cups here, this is the energy. There's sexual energy here with this person. So maybe there was a third party situation and that's what this Judgment card is about. Maybe that's why this person is hurt and they have some kind of an addiction. But with the Four of Wands here, it's like, this is the happy family card. This is the happy home card. There's like happiness here and then confusion. This person is deeply intuitive though. Very, very intuitive. And very emotional. This person's been through a lot of emotional turmoil in the past. And I think that this person, it's almost like they're mirroring each other in the sense that they've gone through a lot of stuff. I think this person admires this person's ability to be intuitive and to be happy and to work their way through. There could have been a reconciliation over here with this person has been through some chaos that I think they figured out and put back together. This person maybe has been through a bit of a healing journey. It's just interesting that we have scorpionic energy here for both of these. So there's definitely been a shakeup in this situation. And this person is showing up as independent, but this person's showing up as like having friends and having a warm home. So I don't know if they like moved back home or maybe they're reconciled with someone from their past and this person's seeing this person as happy and established over here and as like they're at a stalemate and this person doesn't really know who to choose. And they're kind of protecting their heart and they're trying to push this off, this decision. I think this person is an emotional person. Like their emotions, like their emotions, it's like funny because it's like they're struggling and then they're happy and they're struggling and they're happy. This person could have blocked this person. But then, okay. Or they could feel blocked by this person. Okay, let's look at how these people are feeling so we can put this all together. This person's feelings towards this person, we have the World, the Two of Cups, and the Chariot. I mean, they like this person. There's some kind of energy of feeling blocked off. I think this person has withdrawn into themselves maybe to deal with a personal healing crisis. But you guys could still be together. This person could like to drink too in like a social situation. I do think there's love here. Okay, so back to this. This person sees this person as very beautiful, quite beautiful. I'm getting Danishta energy. Maybe this person is usually physically active, very beautiful. Maybe this person's controlled in some kind of a sense. They feel like this person's being controlled by some kind of masculine figure, father figure, parental figure. Definitely picking up on these childhood wounds where they feel like it's still controlling this person, but this person is very beautiful and very talented and all of that. This person could be very active with their body. They might be seeing this person as quite active with their body, very Martian. Maybe if these two have had sex, it's probably physically active. These two, it's like, this is a cool couple that like gets along, I kind of think. They're seeing this person as very educated, very stable in a lot of ways. They're seeing this person as a soulmate. We have soulmate energy here. Maybe opposite to them in a lot of ways. They both might like to drink. This might be something that you guys like to do when you're together, and this person's like, hey, this person might want to reconcile and take you out for drinks and create order from chaos. This person is a deep diver. They do understand emotions. They've been through their own chaos and maybe even family issues, and they want to build like a strong family with this person and say like, let's just leave the past in the past and let me help you kind of deal with it. Because this person might be more cerebral, but this person is emotional too. Yeah, so it's like this person definitely wants to help this person. They see each other as divine mirrors. I think they recognize that there's a lot of love here. They have a lot of good feelings between this person. They want to come towards them with the Chariot. We have the World and the Chariot. This is two major Arcana cards down here in their feelings. There could be some oppositional energy here. I think this person might be controlled by their family. Maybe their family doesn't want them to be with this person. And this person's like, we can still create a happy, warm home together. We can reconcile. We can have fun. I'm not entirely sure how to do it, but we can figure it out together. And this person's like, how do we figure it out? I'm so afraid of being shunned by my family. You know, maybe, and I have all this success. People look at me a certain way. How am I supposed to hide you? Like I would have to hide you and be happy and people not know why, kind of a situation. But this person, it's like they want to merge opposites. There's a lot of merging union energy coming from this side. This person's like, yeah, let's do it. Maybe we're disappointing people. Maybe this isn't the people that we're supposed to be, but we love each other and this person's brave. Not that this person's not brave. This person, I think, is in a stickier situation. So how's this person feeling over there towards this person over here? We have the Death card. Again, tons of scorpionic energy in this pile. Sexual. They're thinking about what would happen if we got married. That could be a question that's coming up between the two of you, right? So this existential feeling of like the whole world might end, you know? We could have differences in cultures, education, socioeconomic status, something like that. But love here, like unconditional love, I think. This person wants some time alone to reflect, like some time away from this person. I think that this person's picking up on that. Like they feel like this person's closed off to them, even though they're seeing them in a very high light. And this person wants to transform this relationship. I do think that this person wants to like let people down in order to like pursue. This person just wants to be free to pursue whatever it is that they want. And I do think what they want is this person over here. This person wants everybody off their back. They want the chatter to stop. They are trying to, maybe this person even feels like if this person is struggling with addiction, they could feel that this person's flaring up their addiction because this person might not realize how serious it is. This person might be a casual drinker. They like to social drinker, you know, it's not a big deal to them. And this person's trying to heal. They're trying to reflect on that. So maybe they feel like they need to protect themselves a little bit from this person. There's definitely a blocked off energy over here. So I think this person is feeling that, feeling blocked off, even though they have all these good feelings towards this other person. But this person has things that they need to deal with and change and reflect on. And they think that they can come out stronger on the other side. It's just going to take some time. They have to let the past die. Like Star Wars. They have relationships that are toxic, that are not helping them change. And it's really become, this person's just received a wake-up call big in their life. You know, I think that this person is trying to be happy in and of themselves. They're not whole and happy in and of themselves, so they feel like they can't really be in a relationship with this person if this is romantic, even though this person has feelings. I do think they're hiding their feelings from this person, and they're trying to hide their pain from this person, and their confusion, and maybe even their addictions, and their worries and their struggles from this person over here. And they're trying to protect their relationships and their reputation within their relationships and all of that, while they go through a bit of a healing process. They might go somewhere alone to like a rehab center or something. This person over here. So, let's see, anything else? Person, I mean, they just might be a little bit jealous. This person could not understand, because Scorpios are fond of like testing their partners for their loyalty. A lot of times they want to know that like they're loyal to them above all else, but this person really does need to be loyal to themselves right now. They're not gonna be a great partner. They're going to hurt themselves. They really do need time to put themselves back together over here. So this person could, maybe this person's jealous and they've acted out against this person, like by having some kind of maybe they did sleep with someone, or it's not going to resonate for everyone. Maybe they're trying to tempt this person too, like, oh, look at me, you know? So that is what I have for you guys, pile number 3. I got very specific messages today for all of you guys. I hope it resonated. If it did, please do like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Let me know how this went for you guys. And I hope to see you again. Bye.